Let's talk about influenza. Influenza can make you feel ill with cough and runny nose. It can make you feel really tired, dizzy and achy all over. Influenza can frustrate your family holiday plans. Your children could be fighting for their lives because of influenza. Influenza is no fun. And last but not least, influenza is not the cold. Influenza is a viral infection which affects the nose, throat, and lungs. It can come on very quickly. You could feel perfectly fine in the morning, only to be completely knocked out by the end of the day with fever, headaches, body aches, and cough. And this could go on for several days or even weeks. It really is much more serious than the common cold. They really are not the same thing. Influenza is highly contagious. You can get it at work, or in school, or when you come into contact with a person infected by influenza. This is because the virus is transmitted through droplets from an infected person. You can either inhale these droplets directly, or they can be transferred indirectly through contact with contaminated objects, such as a telephone or remote control. What's worse is that we might bring the virus home to our loved ones. And guess what? We moms bear the brunt of it, because we will end up taking care of our loved ones even when we ourselves are sick. If you're unwell, stay home. If any of your family members are unwell, confine them to their rooms so as to avoid spreading the virus to others. Make sure everyone covers their mouths and noses when they sneeze or cough, and dispose the tissue properly. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water. If you don't have soap or water, you can use hand sanitizers. And disinfect objects and surfaces that might have become contaminated by the virus. Please consider vaccinating your whole family against influenza, as this is one of the best ways of preventing the disease. The vaccine stimulates your immune system to produce antibodies, which will be able to fight off the infection. However, the influenza virus is constantly mutating, hence the need for a new vaccine every year. So, who should get the influenza vaccine? Ideally, everyone above the age of 6 months should be vaccinated against influenza, provided they are not allergic to eggs. The vaccine is especially important for individuals in the high-risk categories such as young children, the elderly, and those with chronic diseases such as diabetes, asthma, other lung problems, as well as heart problems. When should you get the influenza vaccine? Any time of the year, especially if you're planning to travel. Keep influenza at bay for your peace of mind. Immunize against influenza. Immunize for life.